let me understand what's going on here. This was a planned thing. At first I saw this, and I thought, okay, that's a new, fresh look for Gemma. And I wondered, first of all, I wondered when is this picture from? Is this a teen pic, or is this, when is that from? Is that a real picture from at one point in your life, or is it altered in some way? Because then I saw this, or not that, I saw this, and I thought, okay, this seems like a planned thing. What's going on with these Coopsters? Are they going goth on me? Which is fine. I've always wanted a goth audience. And then okay, it's a real picture. Yes, not altered. When is that from? Are you a teenager in the picture, or is it, what's going on there? And then I saw this, which said, "Hey, dark artifacts," and then it made me think, oh, is weird artifacts? Is this the sort of goth version of this picture? So I was kind of thinking, what's up with that, right? So I thought, okay, this is goth night tonight on the Chicken Coop, and that's fine, and that's great, actually. I should have worn my choker too. And also I wanted to know what was up with this Max House. I feel like you've been a member. How is it that, or maybe you took a break? Is that what happened, or what's going on in Max House? So lots of questions here, and I guess it's goth night, and yeah, I don't know. It's goth. I mean, I don't know if you know, Liam, but it is goth night. Just so you know. So you should have, that mattress should have a black choker around it. If you're wondering, how you were supposed to dress for tonight. It is July 29th, and it's Monday. And I'm just trying to understand myself, Are you going goth too? Oh, whoa. Oh, he went goth too. Bryce Shell is going goth. We're all going goth. And okay, well, this is just a wild night tonight, but this is what do you call it? A calculated attack. Not attack, but something like that. It was a coordinated, that's what it was. A coordinated I don't know. Something coordinated. All right, so here's the next thing. What happened on the weekend? The weekend was, by the way, I'm not anti-goth. I'm totally pro-goth. I like goth music, and you know what? I like the aesthetic as well. Okay? So goth on. Okay? Goth on. What's going on here? Oops. We got, what is this? Not as old as Bryce, though. I mean, even though you probably could have been as old as Bryce if things didn't. Anyway, applesauce. You know what? Let's talk about applesauce, but more the realm of applesauce. Because what I really want to talk about is pear sauce. Pear sauce. Well, I like applesauce, first of all. You know what's good? Slice some cheese and dip it into some applesauce. That's going to work. That'll work for your taste buds and for your mouth. You can get any kind of cheese will do. Swiss, cheddar. Well, Swiss and cheddar would probably work best. And dip it in the applesauce. Take a bite. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. What else? Applesauce with peanut butter. That'll work. Okay, I've done that before. You spread some peanut butter onto, I don't know, maybe a slice of bread, maybe some sourdough, and you will get and then put some applesauce on it. It's almost like a candied apple, truly. If you want a candied apple on a slice of bread and without all the gunk, just do as I say. You do as I say, you hear? Okay. So what was it? Friday I was busy kind of working with my friend Trevor for a while, but we took a little break to say hello to another friend on his birthday. We went to the park, and it was starting to get late. It was starting to get kind of dark out there at the park, and I started noticing things flying around, and I was kind of doing like this a lot. Things were kind of flying around the face. And then I started noticing it was a swarm of mosquitoes that was all around. It was all around us. And I noticed another person, a friend's arm had just all these mosquitoes just sucking on his arm. And my friend Trevor, he got hit. He got pretty hard on his face. Fortunately, for me, not fortunately for him, but fortunately for me, I didn't really get hit. I guess I was trying to stay active enough. But yeah, Trevor had these are reactions. I think they're allergic reactions, but he had these marks on his face from the mosquito attack. And I was thinking about mosquitoes, and I was thinking about how people always call them mosquito bites, but they're not bites, they're sucks, aren't they? And they like to suck certain parts of your body. They stick their nozzle or whatever into your skin, and they suck away. What do they suck your blood?
They stip it.
And and I guess, in a way, I guess mosquitoes are kind of like vampires, which is kind of goth.
Hell yeah.
And you're kind of goth because you're sucking that drink.
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
What's up with mosquitoes being goth?
That's the season.
Laura, did you know it's goth night tonight at the Chicken Coop?
Oh.
Look at all these people. Look at
I'm
at that.
for that.
You see that? Look at this.
That's right. Wow.
Look at these people.
Amazing.
Look at this. Even weird artifacts with his
his
whole getup,
Fish? Oh. What gives?
Oh, and hold on. Bryce Shell had a pick too, actually.
Why is it goth night?
Check this out. Look at Bryce Shell.
Crazy, dude. Man, what are the odds?
So the mosquitoes are out. It's goth night. Mosquitoes are goth. Mosquitoes listen to Bauhaus. You know that, right? They love Bauhaus.
I've heard of it. I've heard they have. I heard they do.
Oh, that's actually weird because it said Max became a new member, but then you've been a member for 9 months. So maybe you took a break and came back. I don't know what happened. I guess you're pretty goth if you let people suck you. Let the mosquitoes suck you. But yeah, the mosquitoes were all over the place, and I was a little disturbed. But hopefully everyone's all right and didn't get sucked too hard. But there's no mosquito bites, is there?
I guess they don't even have teeth, huh?
No, they just have those nozzles they stick in.
Uh-huh. Wow. So they don't even have a mouth.
I think their mouth is a nozzle or a sort of
tube. It's not even a mouth.
It's almost like some sort of, tube that sticks in. It's a needle. It's basically kind of a needle of sorts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it sucks,
and
not in a good way. So that was on Friday. It was mosquito night at the park. Gosh, mosquitoes.
Is it mosquito night at the World tonight too?
I heard in Florida they released some sort of these males or something like that, or something that would it would stop the reproduction of mosquitoes. I don't know. Maybe
males.
I don't know. I think. Well, if it's true that it's the females that suck, then if they're
that can't be true.
If they're just breeding the males, then maybe the males, maybe they're not going to suck, and so they just get a bunch of males going on or something. I don't know. But
what do the males do for food then?
Maybe they suck the juice out of flowers or something like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. That
I don't
sounds
know.
like some hogwash.
Yeah, it could be hogwash. Yeah, it could be hogwash. And then there's or maybe the males just maybe males just do this, you know.
Uh-huh.
And how about that? I wonder if that is a thought too, though. When a mosquito sucks you, is it kind of like sharing needles? You know,
People posed this question before, and it
it's
is
not.
like that kind of.
Oh, it is.
I've heard that you can get stuff like that. Maybe. I think.
Hmm.
Well, like you can get. I just could be completely making this up, but maybe West Nile virus or something like that. That way.
Mm.
You know, you can get certain diseases from mosquitoes by sharing blood, sharing needles.
I heard you could get.
I don't know about AIDS, but
I heard you can get West Nile's crane from it.
West Nile's crane.
Yeah, West Nile's crane. So, all right. Let's see what else. Okay, you ever do your laundry and not clean the lint trap?
I have, yeah.
You don't clean it sometimes.
No, I almost always do, but I have forgotten to once or twice.
I always do without fail, but you know there are people out there who don't clean it ever.
That's very dangerous. That's a hazard.
It's a hazard, isn't it?
You
It
can
could
start a fire that way.
It could start a fire.
Mm-hmm.
Clean the trap, everybody. Remember to clean the trap. People do that. Okay? People don't clean the trap, and then there's problems. You got to clean that trap. Lots of people don't know how to use a laundry machine. So just clean the trap. And try not to get sucked when you're out there in the park, okay?
Uh-huh. Good to know.
How can you make yourself less appealing to these vampires out there?
Well, you could use off, or you can use what's that other one called?
Maybe you got to stop
forget.
looking goth. You can't look goth anymore. You know, you got to start looking more kind of the opposite of. You got to look like some kind of hippie or something like that, right?
Maybe, but I think hippies get it really hardcore too. To be honest.
Oh, really?
Probably more so.
I'm hearing a lot of sort of
Oh, like noise?
action. Yeah.
Oh, that? Yeah, I don't know why that's happening.
Well, I think maybe you might want to grip on an earlier spot.
No, it's for some reason it's kind of loose, isn't it? Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
it feels like.
I know what. There we go. That should do it.
There you go. Is there any kind of what's a natural mosquito repellent?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Lavender. All right. Well, let's start. Should we start?
Yeah.
Let's start. Welcome to the Chicken Coop. My name is Brent Weinbach.
I'm Laura Weinbach.
And this is the show where we talk about stuff. And if you're interested in hearing the extended version of that mix just now, that was from Faux Quaker. And oh my gosh, look at this. Sean McNulty looking goth right there.
Whoa, wow.
That
looks like what's her name? Maleficent or something like that.
Maleficent.
Yeah.
Faux Quaker, just look up Brent and Laura Weinbach, Real Food, Faux Quaker on YouTube. You'll find it. And it's pretty good. And so anyway, all right. So this is a show where we talk about stuff. It's live. You know, it's happening right now, if you're watching it right now. And we do this every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And we talk about stuff, and we have different topics every week. And this week,
Hey, Brent, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Chicken Jessica.
Yeah, Chicken Jessica. This is our producer.
I know who that is.
You can tip.
No.
Yeah. Oh, really? We can't? How they can? Or how's that? How do you do that?
I've done it many times myself, and I recommend it to all the chicken heads out there.
Uh-huh.
You know, if you're liking the show, Oh, you don't know about tipping?
Well, I sort of didn't at one point, but I think I do.
Talk about it.
Yeah, so you can do a super sticker, a super chat, like Baby Jessica Montez is doing, type a message and get going. I've done it many times myself, and I recommend it to all the chicken heads out there.
Wow, thanks so much for that information, Chicken Jessica. That's our producer, Chicken Jessica, letting us understand how this whole thing works and what those people were doing earlier.
You're welcome.
Interesting stuff. So, what did you think of that, Laura?
I liked it.
Okay, so that's that right there. That's another example right there. Marshy kind of went goth too with that cat head. You know what I mean? Cats are kind of goth, you know.
Definitely. I feel like goth
Wait,
people
hold
are
on,
more into
oops.
cats.
Look at this. Token Study went goth too. Everybody's going goth. I mean, once one person does it, everybody does it. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So our topic today, and it's kind of not, it's a little bit related. By the way, do you like the goth aesthetic, Laura?
Kind of. I definitely used to be. I mean, look, I like a subtle goth look.
Mm-hmm.
And I like a classy goth look.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a fine line between doing too much and not doing too much.
Right, sure.
So I think that, yeah, subtle goth is a good look.
Subtle goth.
Overly goth is not a good look.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think.
Like if you're getting into if you're getting into like a hot topic territory, then you're doing too much.
At that point, it's not even goth anymore.
It's not goth. It's like, what is that? It's sort of.
It's hot topic.
Steampunk or something.
It's not goth. It's
no,
hot
it's not
topic.
steampunk.
That's their line. You know.
What, the goth line?
Yeah. No, you go for hot topic. It's not goth. It's hot topic.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? That should be their slogan or whatever.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. It's a fine line.
Tolkien
I think
study
a true goth is a good look.
Tolkien thought it was didn't quite get it. They thought. You get it?
What?
He thought they said Garth.
Oh, I got it.
You going Garth?
I love you, Goth.
Yeah, I love you, Goth.
Right.
Wayne and Goth, welcome.
That's what she said. The woman
Look at this,
at the
another
diner
goth,
said,
another gothy right here.
Wow.
It's all goth tonight.
What's going on
Everybody's
here?
going full of goth right here. That's not even the topic actually, but let's make it relate to it somehow. Look, goth is, I feel a lot of times kind of informed by the music you listen to, right?
Depends,
Depeche, I like the goth music, do you?
Sure. I mean, I like new wave and goth music, I guess. Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. Certainly.
Yeah, I love
and I think
goth
that there's
music.
definitely
like,
a cool, there was a time when it was a cool.
Yeah,
look
I love goth
when it was
music.
done correctly.
I love goth music like Phil Collins, No Jacket Required, or
I love goth music like Linkin Park and
or
Sublime and
or
that's goth, right?
What's it called? Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that cover of Bad. I mean,
I don't know, Marilyn Manson. That's goth, isn't it?
Or,
sort of like a. I mean.
Or
a push to say Sugar Ray. I think that might be pushing it.
Or Schumann. Schumann. Schumann.
Schumann. Just talking about.
Schumann, right?
Schumann.
Hey, Schumann, welcome to the islands.
Welcome to the island, Schumann. Prakatatak, as you would say.
Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, Robert Schumann, okay? He's the original goth, I think. People all talking about Robert Smith. You want goth, go to Robert Schumann, okay?
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
I'm not familiar.
Anyway, what is it? We're going to, music is sort of what we're going to kind of get into. We're going to do what I would say is one of the more popular recurring topics on the Chicken Coop, and that is where we watch a music video, and we call that segment we call it Hen TV's The Box.
I want my box TV.
So once again, we watch a music video. We have to kind of go very slowly through the music video and listen to it with this volume way, way down because so it doesn't get flagged or anything. But, you know, the video that we're going to listen to today was a suggestion from, I think it was it Justin Coleman? Chicken Jessica, do you know?
Sure.
Okay, so it was Justin Coleman, and and so I don't know.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, and so I think that maybe I don't know. Anyway, look, the video we're gonna do is "Cradle of Love" by Billy Idol by Cradle of Filth. By Billy Idol.
They're goth, right?
What do you mean they're goth?
Cradle of Filth.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Billy Idol, he's not goth, but he's, you know, he looks kind of...
He's in the realm.
He's in a sort of realm of sorts, you know what I mean? I feel like they might even...
He could have been a tough goth.
Well, he's got that lip, you know?
Well, he's more
that
of a
lip
rocker.
Isn't. Yeah, he's a rocker, definitely. I mean, he's sort of a.
He had a new wave kind of look.
He has
too,
a new wave sort of thing. I mean, look, I feel like that song, his "Eyes Without a Face," they might play that at a goth night. You know what I mean?
Eyes without a face, definitely. They played it at goth nights that we've been to. Don't even try to pretend you weren't there.
I'm not. I went there. I went to goth.
So
night.
you like goth? You like the goth clubs and stuff?
I did sort of, you know. I did kind of like the goth look on women.
Do you like the goth look on men?
Oh, wait, I mean, it depends on how it's done. I mean,
how about on a Billy Idol figure?
More like a Billy Zane figure, you know.
Billy Zane.
If it's sort of a Billy Zane a la Orlando, I mean, I could kind of go for that.
That was a gothic look, but at the same time,
I'm just kidding. But
I've seen a Billy Zane rock a goth look. Well, more of like a new wave kind of. Well, not more of a sort of. Well, he was wearing a Joy Division T-shirt. What do you call that?
Let me ask you something. Do you think that
I met him? I hung
Tom
out with
Cruise
him. I know
goth?
things about Billy Zane. Tom Cruise?
Is he goth?
In an Interview with a Vampire, definitely.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, he looked good in that. I'll say that. That's like the only thing he looked good in. No offense,
think he looked
Tom.
goth? You know, the thing about vampires...
For my taste.
Vampires they look good. They're always depicted as handsome and sexy.
They are supposed to look good. That's one of their features.
Right, they're supposed to look good.
Is that they are attractive.
But except for when it comes to Nosferatu, though.
Well, he was an exception. Although I'm very excited to see that movie, by the way. The new Robert Eggers movie.
Oh, he's making a new Nosferatu?
He's doing a Nosferatu.
He's doing Nosferatu 2.
Exactly. You didn't know about that? Oh my God, it looks amazing.
Nosferatu's Revenge or something like that. Right?
Nosferatu,
Dracula's Revenge.
By the way, for the record, for those who are asking, it was not a Twizzler. It was a red vine. I would never munch a Twizzler.
Oh, were you sipping
I don't like Twizzlers.
Oh, you were sipping that out of the red vine? That was your straw?
I was rocking the vine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't like Twizzlers. I find them to be abhorrent. Red vines, on the other hand, are very amazing.
Well, I
feel like they really set a standard for.
I'm kind of more of a bipartisan. You know, I like both for different reasons. Okay.
Twizzlers are just a plasticky kind of, you know,
sometimes
it's sort of a cheap red vine or something. It's like
no,
the poor man's red vine.
They're shinier.
They are shiny, yeah.
They're happier, and they're people.
One wants a matte finish.
I like them both for different reasons. Sometimes I like a glossy.
A matte finish. See that?
Sometimes I like a matte finish. Sometimes I like a glossy finish. It depends on what my
More
mouth
often
wants.
than not, the matte look is a little bit more attractive, don't you
It
think?
depends on the way in which I want my mouth to be
Well, okay.
titillated.
You know what? I will say this: when it comes to fine dining desserts, like artisanal, artistic desserts, a glossy or shiny finish can actually be a very attractive quality
Hmm.
for a dessert. Like think of like a dome of sorts, like a
Yeah.
passion fruit dome that has a shiny, glossy finish that has some sort of a foam or froth on the inside.
Hmm.
That's a good look for a shiny finish. But
Yeah.
matte for a vine of any kind, I'd say
For a
that
vine of any
matte is
kind.
the way to go.
It depends on what you want. But anyway,
Also, red vines are their own unique flavor. And
I
I
know
just think
that.
that present something that for me is a quality that one strives for.
So anyway, Billy Idol, who's the original Billie Eilish, by the way. You know what I mean? I feel like when I first started hearing the name Billie Eilish, I thought, you mean Idol?
Well,
You know
know
what I
that
mean?
Billy Idol was actually the original American Idol
Right. He was the original American Idol. And
from England.
I don't know if you've seen interviews with him, but he's all about this lip, Billy Idol. He always goes,
That's like this.
he's got this lip. He's always, rock the cradle of love. Now, okay.
Yeah. No, it was a good look for him.
He's like this. Yeah, we was recording that song, and he's got this. Yeah. It's kind of a little bit. I don't know.
Seem forced?
It's a little overly sexual for me, to be
Oh,
able to handle. You know what I mean? But
Really?
I see him on these interviews, and he's doing this lip thing.
Oh, I would love to see some clips of some interviews on the show tonight.
Okay, Chicken Jessica, can
If
you
possible.
find there? I think he's on Letterman. I think, it's probably 83 or something like that, maybe. I think he's on Letterman. If you can find this, and we don't have to play. We won't play the clip, but if you can find a screenshot of him doing the lip thing, because he does it in that interview in particular, I think. And yeah, it's just there is a kind of an overt sense of sexuality there. You know what I mean?
Well, that's that was his
Let me ask you
appeal.
something. Let me ask you something, Loretta. Did you find him attractive?
Absolutely.
Billy Idol.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, he always had
Yeah,
a
he's
very,
Was hot.
but
No
he had a
offense, Billy.
very sweaty look. He was
No,
always
no,
wet.
He didn't.
He was
I don't-
wet all the time.
That's
Okay.
not the imprint that was left on my memory. No, I just remember a bleach blonde, sort of punky looking guy.
Oh yeah, Billy
And,
Child. That's who I thought they were talking about. Billy
Oh,
Child.
Billy Childish. Oh,
Billy
oh,
Childish.
nice reference. Wow.
So
I feel like nobody talks about Billy Childish anymore.
yeah, because everyone thinks they're talking about Billie Eilish or Billy Idol instead. Oh, okay. We're really close to this video here coming up, but I don't want to get dinged at all for this. So just once you get the lip there, wait, just don't even play it that much.
Oh,
Just
he looks like a
show the lip for a second.
mid-range
Oh my gosh, he was-
Keanu or Kiefer Sutherland.
Here, let's not play this video. I don't want to pause it. Actually, let's just. I don't even want to
really
play
want
it.
to just see this though.
I know. I don't want it to get dinged on here. We'll get dinged. But if you can get a good shot of him doing the lip, let's do that. Just one
He
shot.
totally looks like Kiefer Sutherland
I
for a
mean,
second.
He looks like, to me, some sort of new age, not new age, but new wave, kind of updated punkish Elvis Presley or something like that. You know what I mean? I mean, he is reminiscent of some sort of greaser of sorts, isn't he?
Well, that was kind of the punk look, wasn't it? I mean, the pomp, I mean, you got your Morrisseys and your, people of that ilk, and that's sort of a Billy, I mean, that's sort of a rockabilly.
Wait, who?
Hence the word Billy.
Who?
Morrissey had a kind of a
They all did. They all did. They were all trying to
50s
be
revival
great.
type of look.
They were all trying to be greasers. Hold on. You know what, Chicken Jessica? I think I can find it. It's a different interview where the face is more full on and he's being a lot more aggressive with his upper lip action. Let me just find it real quick. I'll find it. I'm going to look for it real quick. Talk among yourself, Laura.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Or talk to Chicken Jessica.
Okay. Hi. What's going on? What are you doing?
Chicken Jessica's here. Yes, everything's good with Chicken Jessica.
Okay. What else?
Okay.
Why are we looking at your arms and half-covered torso?
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah. I'm just looking to see what everyone else thinks.
I don't know whose body I'm looking at right now.
Oh, yeah, what's up? Omaha, Nebraska.
I almost found this picture that I'm looking for here. I almost found it.
Okay.
When he comes out, he's just looking. First of all, he's such a. Oh, maybe this isn't the one actually. Oh, maybe it is. Hold on, I'm about to get this picture going. Okay, it's coming real soon here. Why does he do that with his lip, though? How did he come up with that? What was he trying to be like Elvis or something, or what?
Some people just do it. Just do that.
He looks kind of goth, I have to say. When I'm looking at right now.
Oh yeah. See, I
Oh yeah, I love
can
it.
see doing that in a natural way.
I don't know. I'm not getting a good spot here. I think this is the wrong interview. I'm looking at the wrong interview. Who cares? It's not that big a deal.
Can we just get like a quick screen grab from the
I was about to grab it, and then I just decided, you know what, this is taking too long, and I feel that people are kind of getting. It's not worth the wait here. You know,
it's probably not worth the wait.
I mean, you do what you want to do. You want me to move on?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You know what? If you look it up, there's results that come up. The time Billy Idol was twitchy on Letterman. Yeah, his lip indeed was twitchy.
So maybe it's a real thing that he has to do.
Maybe it's some sort of.
Maybe it's some sort of dental kind of fixture.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, maybe it's some sort of he had to have dental work done because he had too many cavities, and then it made his lip do that all the time.
Anyway, yeah. Well, look, I'll just say this about Billy Idol. He always kind of was a little too overly sexual for me. I don't know. Maybe not for you, but that song "Cradle of Love." I mean, that they played that video. I saw that video hundreds of times. And
what was he doing that was sexual?
He's kind of going like this.
That's not sexual. That's
He's like this.
Whatever. So then do you think that Elvis Presley was overly sexual for you?
Well, kind of, but I think that,
How about Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson didn't do that with his lip.
Oh, but grabbing his crotch is not
No.
sexual?
That was sexual at that time.
So is he not overly sexual for you?
Well, no, that was a bit overly sexual, but at least it was kind of comedic, though. At least, Michael Jackson was kind of working at... Oh, look at that.
I do not think Michael Jackson was trying...
Hey, Laura, look at that right there.
Oh, my God. That is just ridiculous. That is so extreme.
It's like this.
He's doing this. He looks like he's got something wrong. That is outrageous.
Rock the cradle of love.
I guess we'll see more of this in the video, so
we
let's
will,
check it out.
But this video, as I recall, I mean, how can I not recall? I've seen it. I've probably seen it thousands of times, not just hundreds. And
no, there's no way.
I've seen it hundreds of times, and it was always very. I don't know. It was. Gosh, it made me think. When you're an adult, the possibilities are endless. It made me think, oh man, if you're an adult, maybe some really attractive woman will come and want to listen to a tape at your house or whatever. You know what I mean? She'll say, some random woman will say, hey, I live next door, and I was wondering, can I listen to this tape? And then she starts getting all, kind of wild and stuff.
Is that what happens in the video?
Yeah, don't you remember?
I forgot. I completely forgot it.
All right, well, let's take a look at it, I guess.
I mean, I vaguely remember some images, but I don't remember like the context.
Well, basically there's this kind of uptight guy who, and I identify with an uptight guy because I'm an uptight guy myself, right? And he's got everything all nice and tidy in his apartment, and then this woman comes over and she's, I guess a bit of a freak or whatever. And she says, can I listen to this tape? At your house because I really want to listen to this Billy Idol song. It just came out, and I love Billy Idol. And his upper lip really turns me on. I was wondering, can I listen to this tape? And then she goes, okay, well, he goes, oh, you can't listen to that at your house. She's like, nah. All right, carry on. Whoa, hold on, cut. This got to be way lower. We got to make this really. I'm just almost gonna barely. Wait, first of all, by the way, this uptight guy has a Billy Idol painting on the wall.
That's funny. See, that's the image I remember from the video.
Just
so
goes
that kind of image.
Billy Idol is not in the story. He's sort of just on the TV and stuff like that, and on the
right. I remember a kind of a TV looking image of him.
He's not part of the story though. He's more of a.
He's not in the world of.
He's not in the world. He's not in the house. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We have to go one by one. Okay, I guess this guy's not so nice and tidy after all. He's got this.
I know. What does he want to get rats?
Trash? Yeah, I mean, I would never allow this in my place. Okay, I would never allow that.
Maybe this is not inside.
Wow, what's?
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, maybe he just ate that. He just had.
Okay,
that.
He just ate that. He's working late.
Wow, look at that computer. Oh my
I know.
God.
It's kind of interesting.
Like
it's got
Apple II?
Well, it's also got a vertical screen on it.
What's that called again?
A Macintosh?
I mean, a Macintosh 2 something? Or I don't know.
No, that just looks like a classic Macintosh.
Macintosh 2CI.
Oh yeah, I was kind of close.
So okay, very good. How do you know that? Actually, you don't need to answer if you don't want to, but and that vertical monitor, it almost looks like he's gonna play. I think he's gonna play some arcade shoot 'em up.
Wait, do you mean by vertical? Do you mean like the height is bigger than the width? It's not a square.
Yeah,
it is a square. It just kind of that's an illusion.
No. That looks vertical. That looks like an arcade shooter right there.
Oh, really? Huh. Okay.
That's an arcade shooter. Okay. Speaking of lips, I mean, look at those.
That's the kind of guy you would see at the Goth night at the World at the 80s.
That's
Goth
the kind of guy you see
LA.
on a red-eye flight to Atlanta.
No, that's the kind of guy that you would see at a Goth night who just got off work and he's finally cutting loose and he's like loosening his tie and doing a couple of the moves. You know what I mean?
I'm
listening to a Billy Idol, or maybe
I think this guy just came from I think he came from a Groucho Marx convention and wasn't finished taking off his whole costume. He took off the mustache part, but the rest he left on.
Oh, that's right. He did. Yeah, he was totally at a Groucho Marx convention.
And then he was thinking, maybe next year I'll dress as Harpo or something like that, And he was thinking to himself, nobody ever talks about Zeppo.
No, he's probably thinking like, America Online. What is this? What is this?
He's going like this.
What is this?
No, he's going like this.
Stuff these kids are talking about. He's
going like this.
Online.
Prodigy. I think I'll play a game of guts. If anybody knows that, what I'm talking about there.
Slick Willie. I think I'll play a little of that.
He's going, let's see here. What's that game called?
I think I'll play some Prince of Persia.
What's it called? Was it called Super Muncher or something? Super Muncher. Let me play Super Muncher. He's like, hold on. Let me dial on. Let me load up Hermes so I can get onto the LA Mac users BBS. Download some applications.
He's like, I think I'll look at the Animal Planet or whatever that thing was called. Never mind. I can't even remember it.
Oh, let me pop in this Saturday Night Live CD-ROM with clips or something like that.
No, what was that CD-ROM that had all the animals and it showed like a
I know.
giraffe giving birth?
It was some sort of encyclopedia or something like that.
Encyclopedia.
It was some sort of animal.
Encyclopedia Brown. Let me dip into this book. I love a good read.
Let me. Netscape Navigator. Let me see how this works.
See if
anyway, let's keep going here.
See if on IRC. Do you ever do IRC, Internet Relay Chat?
Nah.
Oh, I never did that, but I knew people who did it though.
Yeah.
He's like, what is this? What's that font thing called?
Look at his lips all puckering up though. He's like, I can't wait to. I really want to kiss my computer screen.
He's like, let me organize my floppy disks.
Let me make my floppy disk a hard disk. Hold on a second. Let me
Oh,
log on
somebody
to.
just said
Let me
that.
log on to the Digital Discipline BBS.
Let me
Let me
log into
download-
the digital discipline BS.
Let me download some JPEGs of the Little Mermaid wearing no clothing and
JPEGs, that was not yet a
and
thing,
j-
I don't
and
think.
ja- yes, it was. Fine.
JPEGs?
Yeah, there were. And then they go,
Doubtful.
oh, let me download some GIFs of
Not yet a thing.
Princess Jasmine wearing nothing but a
More like,
G thing or whatever.
let me download some DOCs,
DOCs.
like documents, or what was like a document called? I don't know.
Thinking about kissing Phil Collins' head. Phil Collins has a great forehead. I'd love to. That No Jacket Required album is so goth. It makes me pucker up.
All right, carry on.
All right. Wait, hold on a second. Jamie went goth too, actually.
Wow.
Whoa.
What the hell? Oh, wow. Oh, that is actually Jamie being goth. Amazing.
Is that really Jamie?
Yep, that is.
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, I think so. Yeah, it looks like Jamie.
Oh yeah, BMPs. Remember BMPs? That's what it was.
I think so.
Oh, it's her. That's her sister. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, look at how he rubs his little chin there.
Or
you know?
maybe Jamie's joking. It's not their sister.
It almost looks like he's wearing a straitjacket in a way. It's sort of a relaxed fit straitjacket, you know. Look how he rubs his chin.
Presence
right.
is requested at the marriage of
He reminds me of
Naughty
that,
by Nature.
He reminds me of that man we saw on that red-eye flight to Atlanta. But carry on.
Oh, yeah.
Chicken
Look
Jessica?
Oh,
Your
I'm just curious. What is this this bitmap document? The precedence
It's
is
an
wedding
invitation
Okay,
to the
yeah.
wedding of Stuart Naughty by Nature. He's
Not
friends with-
it's not naughty by nature. It's natto by nature. Natto by nature.
That he's
Naughty
reading
by
off
Nature.
of a bulletin board system.
Huh.
Stuart Nottingham.
He's
Oh
like-
my gosh,
He's
this
like,
guy's
the spinach won't get out of my teeth. Shit.
he goes, huh. I think there's something stuck.
He's like, oh shit, my thumb tastes really fucking good. Where did I stick this recently? He's like, whoa. He's like, oh, that was really good. Let me do it again.
Oh, he goes, oh, that's right. I ordered Chinese earlier.
He's like, oh, that's right. I stuck my thumb up my
He goes,
butt last night.
Oh,
It
he's
still
like,
tastes good.
oh, damn, my thumb tastes good. That MSG is delicious.
This is ridiculous, this shot
He's,
right here.
he's a mosquito. He's a mosquito sucking.
He's like, tastes like chili. What the hell? I
He
don't
goes,
remember having chili.
I think I'm a mosquito because I'm sucking my thumb. I must be goth.
You know what? You know who he actually totally looks like is Jeffrey Epstein. Oh my god.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. Do a side by side, dude. CJ, bring it on. But I'm telling you right now, it's 100%. That's actually him. I bet you anything that is him. It could be. Epstein was in the mix with all these kind of things. He's like,
he was just very nicely.
no, he's like this. He was like this. Ooh, my thumb tastes like chili. Ooh. And then somebody's like, Jeffrey. And he's like, what? they were like, Jeffrey, get your thumb out of your mouth. What? No, me? I wasn't doing anything.
Me?
Whoever's on the side is like,
Wait, do it again.
he's like this, and the person on the side is like, Jeffrey, get your thumb out of your mouth. He's like, what? He smells it afterwards.
Wait,
He's
is this
like,
how it goes?
What?
Is this correct? I feel like
Yeah, look at all his locks. It's definitely Jeffrey Epstein.
No, is this the correct way this is supposed to be? Oh well, I don't know what I did here.
No, that you got to get one from his earlier youth days. I'm telling you, dude. It's him.
Wow, look at this. This is a way we can do it too.
Look at his many locks. This is a bit of a Michael Jackson situation over here. Not too dissimilar from a Epstein.
Whoa, that is crazy. Look, yeah, right. That's part of the comedy, though. This guy really is uptight, you know.
Oh, now it's
Wow,
just
this guy just
it's
went-
Egon from Ghostbusters.
It's kind of a Eugene Levy too. He kind of just
Wait,
all
he
of a
looks so different right now than he
He
did.
just
like,
turned 10 years younger or something.
He turned
you know?
into a different man.
I know. He
Who
became
is this person?
I
And he's
think
like,
that, well, that woman just sort of she just inspired sort of youthness in him or something.
no,
She
he's like,
I
it's a
think she
different
euthanized him, I
person. This
think.
is a different person. Look at go back. Look at this versus where we were.
I mean, we got some Egon pictures coming up if you want. Oh, hold on. You want to see?
I mean, it did look like Egon for a second, but yeah, see, it's Jeffrey Epstein right here.
Actually,
that's not
that
the same
looks-
guy as the
That's
other
a
guy.
different. That's a
It's
different
a different
person.
guy.
Here.
Oh yeah, it does look like Egon. I will say it looks like Egon right there,
Oops.
but
Oops. I don't know what I'm doing here.
that no, but
it is a
I'm
different
telling you,
guy.
pull up a Jeffrey. That's a Jeffrey Epstein right there.
It's a different guy. Man, that's a lot of locks.
Yeah.
But I get it though. He wants to be secure, you know? I can sort of relate to that. Wait, he's not wearing an earring though, is he?
He is. Oh my God! Wow.
That is not him. You know what I mean? It's not him to wear an earring. You know what
Wait,
I mean?
actually, he might not be wearing an earring.
I think it's just sweaty. I
think it's just a light, like
I
sort
think
of
it's a little
shining
bit of
through his hair parting.
I think
or
it's a
something.
drip of sweat that's coming
No,
down
it's
his
not.
earlobe.
It
Oh,
was
it
just
is.
like
It's
the
just
hair being parted. It was like the wall behind his hair.
Oh, Laura, here you want to see Jeffrey Epstein? There he goes, right there.
No, that's not Jeffrey Epstein. No,
That was.
no. That's
That's
not a good look. No, you got to look at like.
Actually, it does kind of look like him, to be honest.
But you need to get a good picture of him when he's just kind of, rocking the cradle of love type of look. And I mean by that, I mean like there's lots of pictures of him when he was, in his probably 40s or something.
Look at this. This girl's wearing a thumb in her mouth too.
Weird.
Hi, my name is Devin. My mom lives down the hall.
Her
My
mom?
mom lives
Oh, so
down
she's
the
supposed
hall.
to be young. I didn't
Oh my
remember
God,
that
it
part.
is Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, look there. That's a good reference. I think that's a good picture of Jeffrey Epstein that I think probably kind of looks like more like him.
You think?
Although that's a little older than what I was thinking of, but
Actually, Donald Trump kind of looks like that girl in this video a little bit. doesn't
it's so
he?
weird because this guy, the guy in the video,
Look,
is,
I swear, they look kind of similar. Actually, look, hold on a second. Isn't that crazy? Look,
no,
yes, look,
I'm not seeing it.
look. The girl and Donald Trump looks very similar to me. I think this is the story of Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. This video. is
Can we
what
get a
it's based
side
on.
by side of the Epstein and the Epstein?
Look at side by side of Donald
Epstein
Trump and
versus
the woman.
Epstein.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Wait. Well, also there are pictures of Jeffrey Epstein where he actually,
There.
I think where he wears glasses and it looks like him. I'm telling
There.
you, dude. I'm telling
I
you.
mean, it kind of looks like him. I won't deny.
I know, but there's more.
I won't deny.
There's more even hardcore looking pictures that look like that. All right, carry on. That thumb in the mouth is just outrageous.
I'm just trying to go slow here.
It's a different person right here.
Hi, my name is Devin. My mom lives down the hall. Her stereo's broken, and I was wondering if I could play this tape.
I didn't realize this girl is supposed to be young. You know what I mean?
My stereo's broken, and I was wondering if I could play this tape. So
Yeah.
wait, her mom lives down the hall, but she does not live down the hall. She lives somewhere else, or is she?
Maybe she is older. Actually, maybe she was visiting her mom and she wanted to go get freaky at her mom's house, but the stereo was broken, so she thought, all right, let me go hit this neighbor up and see what he says. You know?
Maybe.
Listen to this
What
tape.
is-
Imagine though a girl comes over and says, "Can I listen to this tape?" and she gets all wild and stuff. I have to admit, when I was younger, I mean, this was sort of a fantasy. I mean, this sort of it kind of rocked my world in such a way that it was hard for me to watch this video. You know? There's an alarm.
Sure.
So wait, she's like, "Can I listen to this tape in your apartment?"
Right.
So ridiculous.
And he goes, "Sure." Look at this.
Wow.
I mean, this is just
So
really
he's just listening to classical music by himself.
yeah. Well, you know, he's an
Uh-huh.
uptight kind of guy. You know, he's probably listening
Well,
to
that's cool.
Schumann. No, truth be told, it's probably not Schumann. It's probably it sounds more
Vivaldi.
like something like that. It's more Baroque sounding. Yeah.
Can I help
Or it's like.
Or it actually
classical.
sounds classical. Actually,
Yeah, it's just
you with
classical.
that?
It's probably listening to some kind of Mozart or something like that.
No, that ain't no Mozart.
What's on her jacket there?
That's some sort of republic. I don't know. It looks like it could be some kind of Soviet socialist type thing. No, I don't know.
Right, I think she's sort of a.
It's not.
She's doing some sort of socialism type thing. Yeah.
She does look quite young, doesn't she, though?
Well, yeah, I don't know. How old do you
She's
think?
underage.
Oh, you think?
It seems like it.
No, she's not.
She
under
looks like she could
18.
be like maybe 16, honestly.
I mean, she could be, but. What did he say?
He's obviously supposed to be a lot older than her.
Well, how old is that guy supposed to
He's
be?
like
I mean, 30?
38.
Well, I know he looks that way to you, but I mean, how old is he supposed to be?
38, maybe.
I'm guessing
Or 40.
35, fine. 33 or 35. That's what he's supposed to be. She's supposed to be maybe 21 or 2, actually.
Can I help you with that?
It's kind of scary. I'm just going slow here. I wish there was freedom to just watch these dang things, in a way,
Yeah, what do we do? We reverse it and slow it down and do all the tricks?
I don't know, man. But Max House has a thought that may be of interest. It looks like he's got a huge schlong going down his pant leg. LOL.
Let's take a look at that.
Hold on a second. I'll skip back to this. Right there.
Wait.
I
Back it up.
Wait, remove this thing here.
Hmm.
It's I can sort of see that.
I mean,
Yeah, I can kind of
suppose.
see that.
Can I help?
Can I help you?
can I help you undress? He's like, oh God, I got to get rid of this Chinese food. I don't want her to see these.
He goes, "Oh my
Chinese
God, this
food
place is a
boxes."
mess. I just didn't expect this."
He's like, oh my God, my Chinese food boxes. Get these out of here. Oh God, my thumb, it still stinks. I need to go wash my hand.
I just realized it's called, Rock the Cradle of Love. So she is supposed to be kind of young.
She is a baby.
She is kind of young. She's a baby. But I mean, come on. You don't. She doesn't really seem like a baby with moves like this, right? Okay, we got to turn this down hardcore.
Well,
here.
she's certainly dressed mature.
And she listens to mature music.
Gemma Leslie just said the wiki page for this says she's a teenager.
Oh, really? Okay, so maybe she's 19, maybe.
No, looks like she's 16.
But why would she say my mom lives down the hall?
Right. I mean,
oh, maybe her parents are divorced. I don't know.
or maybe she's like saying,
No, she's
I live
visiting.
down the hall. Also,
Why wouldn't she say I live down the hall? I guess they
Because
wanted
she wants to establish that she still
that
has a
she's
mom.
young,
That she's
and
young.
that she's young. He dropped all that trash all over the place. And you know what's also crazy? That this uptight man
has
who
a big screen TV.
has a big, gigantic, kind of print of Billy Idol on his wall. I mean,
Right.
it's gigantic.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
big-
the print or is that like the movie itself?
It's a canvas.
It looks like a
It's
canvas.
an animated
but-
canvas.
Mhm.
Right. I'm thinking that's what it's going
It's
to be.
pretty hot. It's pretty. What you call it? The technology. Is
Also,
kinda-
keep in mind it's a music video, so it may not all make sense. This could just be abstract.
He's still trying to clean it up. Okay. Oh, you know what it is? This is a play on Lolita.
Maybe.
Maybe it's some sort of play on Lolita.
Could be.
Oh my God! You think this is hot, Laura?
Well, I don't know. Let me look at it. Maybe not.
You like this Wong Kar Wai kind
Oh
of
my
slow
God,
motion?
that
kind of thing?
gigantic cross is a bit much.
I think we're gonna get docked on this or whatever. I'm just afraid of getting flagged over here. I just have a feeling we're gonna get flagged here.
I mean, he has an appeal for sure. Although this is not his peak hotness, I don't think.
Look at this. She kicks off her
Whoa.
shoe. There it goes. That's a classic shot.
Wow.
They used to use that in all of the clips. So this guy's cool, just having a random stranger just.
Is he
listen
gonna
to
go
a tape.
jerk it in the other room?
I wonder if those fish are just sort of getting off right now.
Those fish are just like, what the fuck? Get this shoe out of here. Huh.
I mean, that ain't no teenager. Come on now.
He's like, I'm just gonna go check my AOL IMs. You listen to Cradle.
I don't even think he had America
He's
Online.
like,
at
I'm
that
just gonna
point.
go just get
think
some
he
porn
was-
on here real quick. I need to jerk it.
I don't even think they
excuse me.
had porn at that point. I think
I
it was
know.
just-
I'm kidding.
I think he's
joking.
just.
This
I
is
think
totally
he's. No, I think
way
he's
before
playing.
that. He's like,
you
I
know,
need to go finish my game of Pac-Man. Sorry.
I think he's playing. One of those Microsoft games. On his Macintosh.
He's just pressing.
Wait.
buttons.
What's
He's
that
not even
picture?
looking.
I just noticed something kind of interesting. What's this picture on his desk? What is that? Just of himself and his.
Oh, it's him and his wife.
What is that? His wife?
I think
That is
so.
interesting.
Or his daughter.
Yeah, maybe his daughter looks very young.
Who
Well,
is
it's
that?
really hard to tell.
Is
how
there a
old
way?
they are.
Can we zoom in on that? That is a very interesting detail I just noticed, and I never
Huh.
even noticed that in my life of watching this music video, which
Uh-huh.
I've seen probably millions of times at this point.
Right. So maybe he is a dad, and he's like thinking this young girl who's his daughter's age is hot, and he's like really just not.
Well, he's thinking to himself, "I've always been interested in my daughter, but now there's someone I'm not related to that's my daughter's age that I could maybe
Oh my
kind of be
god,
interested
that
in."
is dark.
It is dark. Well, hey, it's Goth night, so. Can you zoom? Oh, here, let me see. Let me get you. I'm gonna hit you up really close here. I'm gonna just get
It's
it. close.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Wait, hold on. How do
YouTube
I?
said.
What? How do I get big on you? Oh, there it is.
Get
Can you
big on
get
me.
zoom in on who is that?
Maybe it'll show more of it later.
Maybe zoom out a little bit. Actually,
it could be his wife.
that's a very interesting picture. I mean, what is that? What is that?
But if it's his wife, this is still not cool. Is it?
Or maybe it's his. He's a lonely guy because his wife left him. But he's
It
still.
could also just be a picture of Woody Allen and Annie Hall.
Annie Hall herself.
You know, just a little clip. Or it could be just a little like still from the movie Sisters or whatever it's called. My sister Hannah,
Han-
whatever it's
what
called.
did you call it?
Sisters.
It's called Hannah and her sisters.
Hannah and her
but-
sisters.
But you said my sister Hannah.
My sister Hannah.
I don't know who that is, or it does look like the kind of photo that would come in a frame.
Right.
It'd be kind of cool if that was the girl that showed up just now.
Well, it ain't her. Wow, what is she doing?
I mean, this girl's wild. You know what I mean? She's got to
don't
be
know.
19, man. I can't
No,
have
a
this.
16-year-old
I
would do
can't
that.
have this on here if she's younger than 19. We can't have that. Wow, this guy's really just getting kind of turned on over here.
He's boning the door right now.
He's sticking his.
He's sticking
Dingus
his dick in the door jam.
He's slamming his penis in the door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slam his penis in the door.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Just say hi.
Hold on. Okay.
I want to just say hi.
How? Check our levels.
Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, sorry. I'm here.
Hi.
Hi.
All
Hi.
right. Bye-bye.
Hey, do you want to come to? Can I have one of these?
Yeah. Okay. See you later. Bye-bye.
Okay, you can have that.
Okay.
Ethan.
Bye.
We need the pass.
Okay. I'll be back. Sorry.
Okay. And oh, so she was 19. Was she really born in 1971? This isn't from
Oh, wait.
1990. This isn't from 1990. Though. This is from the 80s, I think. Uh-oh. What year was she born? And let's get to the bottom of this because we gotta make it too. We gotta make this appropriate. You know what I mean? Look, it's fine. It's fine.
I think 1990 is right. I saw Billy Idol in 1990.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, really? You mean you went to a Billy Idol show?
Yeah, I was into Faith No More, and they were opening up for Billy Idol.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Faith No More. What is it?
Yeah.
Just say it.
It
What
was
is
epic.
it?
Yeah.
It was
It's
epic.
it.
Epic.
It's
epic.
it. Yeah.
Laura and I know that video pretty well too. I mean, Laura and I used to watch this music video a lot. This played all the time, and then also, yeah, that Faith No More video played all the time too.
With the fish, the piano, extra, with the flopping fish at the end.
Yeah,
And then the piano explodes. Yeah.
yeah, piano explodes. Yeah, and now if you watch that music video on YouTube, they got these stupid end cards that come up that cover the video, and you don't get to see the full effect of the explosion. Those end cards have got to go.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Billy Idol, he shot a video that show. So he played a backing track, playback track 30 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the end.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, and 2/3 of the crowd just walked out.
Is that
of a
right?
Arena, a big place. Yeah.
Where was this, in Florida?
In Orlando. You got it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so was it a big stadium?
Yeah. It was an arena. I forget what place it was, but
Were you into it?
It was kind of it. He's just such a caricature, Billy Idol.
Right. He's got those lips. You know?
Yeah, yeah. And between the songs, it was right after he got into that motorcycle accident.
Yeah.
Which, if we have some time, I'll get into some other Billy Idol material where he was a cyborg. Because he got inspired. Well, he got inspired by. Yeah, he got inspired
by what? Oh, by Gibson?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I did not. I only saw Faith No More once at that Billy Idol show. But after his after Billy Idol's motorcycle accident, he had a lot of pins and robotic stuff put into his leg. And he's like, I'm a cyborg now. And he did an album called Cyberpunk, which he kind of turned himself into the Terminator.
Well, I got to say, man, if you play some of these cyberpunk games, there's characters that look like Billy Idol. You know what I mean? I want to say Rutger Hauer's character looks kind of like Billy Idol, doesn't he? Or
yeah.
In Blade Runner, that is, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I don't understand this comment here. What's that mean? Did I miss
Don't mix
something?
them up with CF and...
I know it's like Faith No More at the end, but I don't know what the C is. But
Coop Faith No More. I don't know.
oh yeah.
I don't know.
But Billy Idol was saying, this motorcycle has done wonders. This motorcycle accident has done wonders for my dancing.
He did?
Yeah, I got this new robotic leg. Look at it. And he started humping and gesturing and grinding.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Huh. Well, we will have to take a look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, that's not
so
true.
that he got in the motorcycle accident, and that's why they were doing this in the video.
No,
The accident was what happened during this video. So then they used
it had nothing to do with this video, but a phase later was Billy Idol's cyberpunk phase. Where
no, but I mean, did he not get in the car? He didn't. So the motorcycle accident didn't happen prior to the shooting of this, or around the shooting of this.
Oh, I think it happened right after.
Oh, okay.
Well, anyway, one thing you should know, Laura, is that girl is in fact 19.
I know, but in the video, is she supposed to be younger? Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe
I
18.
think so.
Maybe 18. Let's carry on.
Oh, sorry. Just a little bit of, while we're on the subject, Greg Turkington. I don't know if he was Faith No More's tour manager, but he was definitely Mr. Bungle's.
He was
tour
definitely
manager.
involved, with that scene.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He was in a band called Faxed Head. He was a singer with Trace Bruins from Mr. Bungle, and James Good, who Laura you might know, Mills College guy.
Oh, I don't know.
You know some trivia? Oh, I guess you don't know James Good, but his brother.
I don't know James Good.
Like he's this, Mills College avant jazz guard guy. His brother is singing for Smash Mouth now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. More
These
of that.
things happen.
These things
It's a
happen.
wild
man.
world.
These things happen. So she's taken off this her socialist jacket or whatever, her communist jacket. Oh, and she threw it at him, spying on her. He's really peeking here.
He's definitely into it.
I mean, he's got to be hard.
He's
at
like,
this point.
could I be into Billy Idol? He's like, I've always only ever listened to Vivaldi, but could I be into
he goes-
Billy Idol?
He goes like this.
I
He goes,
think I maybe could be.
I've only been a fan of Billy Idol as the subject of paintings, and just his visual, the visuals of Billy Idol. I have them all over my house, but his music, could I be into that too?
Could I? My penis is telling me yes.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Whoa, now
I'll
he's
tell you
really
one thing. This video is making Billy Idol look way better than. I mean, it's like he's just free and having a good time, and he's like into it. And this guy in the house is just so not there yet. You know what I mean?
By the way, they say this. Billy Idol was in recovery from the motorcycle accident. That's why he appears in this video in this way. That's why he's sort of not really in this.
That's
the
what I
world.
was wondering.
Yeah, this is a, they were able to shoot him in a way that they could use him in a more minimal way, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's thinking, how am I going to get my work done here? How am I going to finish this invitation to David Nottingham's wedding or whatever, or something like that? It is kind of weird that he was
David
looking at some
Nottingham.
sort of he was writing an invitation or something.
Oh, I know. Yeah, he was coming up. He was creating the invitations for that because he's going to get married.
Oh, he's going to get married.
He's going to get married.
Okay, that's his fiance in the
And now
picture.
he's really starting to wonder if he wants to get married.
Right, that's what it's about. Okay. And he's a kind of a classy guy, so that he doesn't live with his fiance.
Not yet.
I'm saying they're waiting until marriage to move in together. Is the thing.
I mean, I guess so, yeah.
That's what it is.
This whole night could just basically turn his whole world upside
and
down.
he probably is going to move into a house with the new wife when he marries her. But right now, these are his last days as a bachelor in his apartment.
The photo is a picture of him and his fiance.
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah. See, to me, his look in this video is not as hot as the later looks that I've seen him have.
Later looks? You mean earlier looks?
Well, no, because in this video, he has a mullet kind of, which I'm not really that. It's not my look, but when he has just like a regular short haircut, it looks way better, in my opinion.
Wait a second. She just noticed.
Which I think happens later.
She just noticed. I think you probably like his younger look. I think.
Well, maybe. So what?
This is a good comment. I have all this pop art on my wall, but I've never popped a boner like this before.
But I've never popped a boner like this before.
I have all this pop art on my wall, but I've never popped a boner like this before. All right. But by the way, she notices the wine.
Yes, she does. We are forced to notice it as well.
Oh my God!
And
She
her
just
gloved hand
just
gets
grabbed it as if
grabs
it
the
was
bottle.
some sort of knob of a penis. Now he decided, all right, I'm going to focus on this wedding invitation here. Look at how you see the scan line, or not the scan lines, but the refresh rate thing. Man, how dare she open this wine while, you know what I mean? She just,
I know, she's just taking that. She's just taking it.
you give her an inch and she takes a foot.
He's like, oh shit, I am Jeffrey Epstein. He's like, wait a minute, I can do both.
He's going, oh, she found the wine. Oh God, great. There goes the Chardonnay, or you're like, that was the wine we were going to use for the wedding reception.
Something like that, yeah. That upside down cross is so funny.
This is, well, first of all,
Wow,
kinda
that was like
outrageous.
that pouring of the
Also-
wine in the glass looked like a commercial for like Cascade or something.
Right. It did look like
It just
that.
did not look. It was just such a feature. You know what I mean?
Remember the
Look at that. That looks like something that
Right.
you would see in a commercial for something. You know, not.
right.
a
Look at-
music-
Oh, there it is. Also, it is one of those arm things. Now she's drinking now. She's under 21. Come on now. Yeah.
Oh, right. She actually is under 21 in
So
real
he's
life.
gonna.
yes.
Oh, I remember this part. This part's. I remember what's gonna happen next. I won't even say, but it's gonna be a bit sort of reminiscent of the water bottle squirting in the Aerosmith video that Alicia Silverstone is in when the guy wears the virtual reality experience. Anyway, and then so here we go. He's gonna go. Hey, you can't drink that. That's for my wedding. Watch this. Uh-huh. Yep.
Huh.
You guessed it. Boom, splash, ejaculation.
Except
like-
it's blood that just came out of his dick.
Look at his face, though.
He's
Watch
like,
his fa-
oh, shit.
He goes, watch his face. Watch this.
He's like, oh.
He goes, oh! Oops. Hold on. Sorry, I messed that up.
It's like, hold on. Let me go get some diapers and I'll just pat you dry.
Hold on, I think I have some
I'll
Pampers.
soak you up in just 2 seconds.
I think I have some Pampers in the closet here. My fiance and I like to do baby play sometimes. So.
He's like, hang on, let me just go get my cum rag. I'll be right back. It'll be great for soaking up that. I mean, never mind.
Sean McNulty says, "Do the face."
That one.
Right. I figured.
Oh.
Hold on. Let's set it up for this. Okay. So he's kind of like, hold on. No, this way. Okay, hold on. Is he kind of doing this?
It does
Is he
look
kind of
like,
doing this?
no, it's not. That's her hand crossing over. Like,
I think he's kind of doing this. I think. You know. Oh yeah. Oh. All right, you go. Hold on.
Okay. He's like, he's going up to her. He's gonna go. He's like,
No, other way.
oh, like this?
No, turn the other way.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like this?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going up to her. He's like, excuse me. Oh! He was about to be like, excuse me, can you please turn them? Oh!
Wait, turn a little more to the screen and
He
do
was
that.
going to be like, excuse me, do you mind just turning? Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. Let me
goes
go
like-
get you a rag.
He goes like this. Excuse me, I wanted to. Oh! I got some Pampers in the closet. I don't know.
He's like this. He's like, excuse me, miss, do you mind if you could just turn the Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I've got some maxi pads. Would that help? I mean, oh. I don't know. He's like,
I was gonna do that next. Actually, I was gonna go like this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Excuse me. Look at this bird. It's a bird. I wanted to show you my bird. Excuse me. Look at the bird. Fly away. Fly away.
He's like, gotta fly. Gotta fly.
Gotta fly.
He's like, excuse me, do you mind turning down? Oh, excuse me, gotta fly. Gotta fly. I don't know.
Gotta fly.
It's like
like
this.
this.
It's like this. He's like, excuse me, miss, do you mind just turning down? Oh, shit, that's hot. Gotta go.
He goes like this.
I don't know.
He goes, excuse me, can you turn it down? Oh, I gotta fly. I gotta fly. Flies away, or something like that. I don't know.
He's probably like that. So he's like, excuse me, do you mind just turning it down just a tiny bit? Oh, shit, my dick just got rings. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh no, actually, I got it.
I don't know what he's
saying.
saying.
Oh, this is what he's saying. He's like, excuse me, can you return? Oh, I've got some maxi pad with wings. I think that might help. It's my fiance.
No, it's like, I just want to grow on that for a second. He's like, excuse me, do you mind just sharing? Oh, I think I have some maxi pads with wings. Would that help? I don't know. It's
like this. It's kind of like this. This is what you meant to do. It's like, excuse me, can you turn it on? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, do you need some maxi pads with wings? I'll be right back.
No, he's like this. He's like,
hold on.
Excuse me, miss. I'm not sure what your name is. Excuse me, Jim. Oh shit! Oh, that tasted good. I'm sorry. Let me get you something for that. Whoa. He's like, whoa, that's on your boobs. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not.
All right.
He's
Puts
like,
his hand on his mouth too. It's like this, actually. Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep doing this again, but it's kind of like this. Hold on. It's funny how his finger comes. It's funny how his finger comes out though too. Actually, look.
oh,
He sticks his finger. Look at his
Right, he's
finger.
I know. It's not like
He
he's like.
Hold on. Watch this.
It's rather funny the way he does that. The way he like sticks his finger
shoot.
out.
Okay, it's like this. He goes like this. He goes. Watch this. He goes like this. Oops. Okay, he goes like this. He goes. Excuse me, miss. Oh! It's like his hands fly up to his mouth to cover it. You know what I mean? Like his hands fly. It's kind of like this. Oh!
Oh. And scene.
Yes.
He's like, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
He goes like this. He's like this. He goes, excuse me. He's like, oh. Gotcha. No, I don't know.
Right, or it's kind of like this
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit. He goes, excuse me, can you, do you mind if you turn it down a little bit? Oh!
You don't actually want to touch your face. That's why you're doing it so timidly.
Really?
You won't actually touch your face.
Well, I am touching my face.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay, good. It seems like you're doing it like in a very
It's like this.
gingerly way.
Actually, that is kind of what it looks like. It's kind of like this. Anyway. All right, should we carry on?
Mm-hmm.
One maxi pad coming up. I'll be right back.
Is he gonna go refill her drink?
Actually, what is he saying? Can we mount? Oh,
whoa,
shoot, this is what she takes.
whoa! She's gonna
I know,
take her shirt
I
off?
remember. That's when things really heat up. What is he saying? What is he saying here?
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go.
I'm just gonna go. Hold on. It's sort of frozen here.
Whoa, he's getting his shirt off too.
Wait, it's all frozen. Hold on a second. Why is this all messed up? Okay, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go.
I'm just gonna go. What? Oh no! What is he gonna do?
I don't know. When this shirt came off, and when I was younger, I just thought, "Oh my gosh, this is really intense." You know, that is a gigantic.
Cross is absurd. It's
not
a
cross.
sword.
It's a dagger. I think
It's a penis, is what it is.
it's a dagger that he's.
I know, but it's like a very blunt, sort of chode-like dagger. It's
is.
not hot. No, that is really funny looking. I mean, that looks like a penis. Do you see the line on it and everything?
Of course. Oh my God, he is tripping right now.
Wait, her shirt is no longer stained. Oh, I guess it is.
He's
But
just
it's-
thinking to himself, I can't believe there's this. Whoa.
What the hell?
All right, why don't we do this? Why don't we take this to the after show? Oh, he's smelling her shirt, by the way. Look at this.
He's like,
Oh, it smells.
shit.
It smells
It
almost
smells
as good
like
as
chili.
It smells like almost as good as my Chinese food.
He's like, oh my God, it smells like my thumb did earlier. He's like, it smells like my thumb tasted.
Oh my God, it smells like a thumb. I love it. All right, let's do this. So why don't we stop for now?
Wait, okay. The funny thing is, like, yeah, why was he taking the glass? What was he going to do with the glass of wine?
I think he was kind of thinking, you shouldn't be drinking that. That was actually for my wedding.
Something like that.
Well, anyway, look, we're going to watch more of this music video. We're going to maybe see some other stuff of him dancing and sticking his pelvic out and stuff.
His pelvic.
And I don't know, other stuff. How do you come along with us on that journey? How do you do that? Well, become a member. You join and become a member. There's a button on the bottom of the screen. Click that, and you know what to do from there. And then a link to this in the description of this video will bring you to the after show debrief. And we also, yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
sorry,
no, not at
sorry,
all. Not at
sorry,
all.
Laura. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
No.
But
Okay, I wasn't talking.
yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I'm really sorry. But yeah, that's the email that Jason Coleman. Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Coleman. Yeah.
Justin.
Justin.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Justin. But yeah, Justin recommended this video and played it. If anybody else wants to see some stuff, got some recommendations, send it by. You know how it goes.
And then this is what the members do when they become members. They look like Qualia here. Aqualia. And anyway, so we'll just do that, all right? And then we go to the after show debrief link is there, and you can see all the past ones in the in the playlist that's called the Chicken Coop. And also thank you to Chicken Jessica for your behind the scenes help and in front of the scenes help. And thank you to Jason Odd, who you see here is Weird Artifacts. Jason Odd has a band called Weird Artifacts, and you can check out his music there. And Jason Odd makes the clips for the highlight clips for the Chicken Coop, which you can see at the Chicken Coop Show on YouTube or Chicken Coop Show on Instagram. And thank you to Gemma and Cami for the help with those accounts. All right, we're going to see you there in a little bit. If not, we'll see you next week on Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. My name is Brent Weinbach.
I'm Laura Weinbach.
And the show is The Chicken Coop. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.